everybody, this is Camille, your medical weight loss and nutrition specialist, helping you get through this thing called weight loss. I want to share with you today how I lost weight using the law of attraction. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Camille. I lost over 100 pounds several years ago with the help of a celebrity trainer. I was on the cover of People magazine, interviewed by Robin Roberts of Good Morning America, and highlighted on Entertainment Tonight for this big accomplishment of losing over 100 pounds. So I want to share with you one of the main things I did that I didn't know I was doing, called the law of attraction, and how it helped me to lose the weight. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, please click down in the description box and you will see the main one where I explain how I lost over 100 pounds. And then I've got some other ones too, but basically that's the one where I kind of explain how I met a celebrity trainer and she actually helped me. I didn't go through all the details, and I will go through those details in another video. But if you are liking what you see so far, please sign up or subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so that you will be notified every time I make a video. So I want to explain the first thing I did to, well, actually, let me just go back a little further. So years ago, Oprah had somebody on her show that was talking about how to magnetize or how to convince your mind that you can be the weight that you want to be. And she had suggested that you put your face on a body that you love or one that you think you can look like, and then you look at this picture every day. Well, I did that, and at the time, some of my family members were laughing at me, and I said, and I looked at it like 2 times or whatever, and I dumped it. So that was my first attempt, but I didn't really take it seriously because I really didn't know that much about it. Then it was years later when I met my celebrity coach, when she asked me, she said, Camille, you really have to be able to see yourself thin. And I said, I would close my eyes and go, I can't imagine myself thin. Now, I had been thin before, but it had been so many years. It's like, how am I going to go back to like pre-adulthood? I could not even see that. And then she would say, lay in your bed, before you wake up in the morning, visualize your day, which did work. But then she'd go, imagine your stomach flat. And I'd be laying there like, oh my God, like I have no idea what that would look like. And here's the deal. If you cannot see your destination, where you want to go, if you can't visualize it in your mind, if you can't literally see yourself as if you were standing with this thin suit on your body, then most likely your likelihood of getting there is going to be slim. So I hate to bust your bubble, but we have, how they say that everything is 80 or 90% mental? That's what they mean. You have to believe that you can do it, or that you can even get there, or even see yourself. And mind you, I coach, I work with physicians and I coach their patients. And I've asked numerous patients, can you see yourself thin? Can you see yourself at your goal weight? And many of them can't. Like they go to a further picture. They can look at a picture, but if you were to close your eyes, in fact, why don't you try it? Close your eyes and visualize yourself at your destination. If you can do it, great. Power to you. If most likely you can't really see it very clear, because remember, this is years later. So if you're looking at a past picture, and you're looking at the picture, imagine yourself currently like as if you were now. If you can't do that, then this is going to be perfect for you. So she had said that, lay in bed and imagine your stomach flat, and I couldn't. So that's what reminded me of Oprah's guest. And I said, she did say, like, get a picture of what you want, like how you want to look, and then put your face on the picture. So I did that, and here it is. This is over, I lost the weight 13 years ago. And this is the picture, but this is 15 years old, this picture right here. So what I did, I hope the light isn't shining on it too bad, is this is the body that I wanted. It was Levi's pants. Now, mind you, I was in big girl pants, like with elastic waist for years, and could not even imagine zipping up a pair of jeans, let alone wearing a belt, let alone wearing a sheer top showing your bra. Sexy was not part of the 2X plan, right? And my hair at the time was about this length, but it wasn't, that's not how I was wearing it. And so I was thinking, you know, I want to look like her. And now this girl or this woman is wearing, now this is the key. So the law of attraction basically says that like attracts like. Law of attraction means that whatever you think about, you magnetize. It comes to you. But basically, it's what you focus on comes in your reality. And I think it's a combination of not only what you're thinking of and how it comes to you like a magnet, but it's a combination of once you have something in your mind continuously, you act in a certain way, you project yourself in a certain way, but things show up. It's a combination of a lot of things, and it's almost spooky because you'll be thinking of something one minute and the next thing you know, there it is in front of you. It can happen in the minute, in like a minute. Some things take longer, and this would be one of them, is, until we learn how to instantly make our bodies instantaneously thin. For now, we don't know that, but maybe some people do and they're not sharing it. But we do have to be able to see the goal. Now, the reason why this is really, really important is because every diet I tried, I failed. So how was I supposed to believe that I can get there? If I started this diet, that diet, this diet, and I wouldn't last but a week, 2 weeks, a month, what was going to make this difference with my trainer any different? Well, one, I was committed, but even still, you can be committed and still feel not empowered to be, or have the strength to be able to do it. My mind was already wired and pre-programmed for fat because I had been overweight and obese for so long. There was no way. Every action that I did from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed was actions that supported a body that was 240, 250 pounds. So looking at this every day, so I'll tell you what I did. I created this is the original picture. Actually, the original is in color. This is a black and white. I can't find the original, so I don't know what happened to the original. But this is a copy of the original, and I made a copy of it. I made several so that I can keep one in my car. So when I felt, discouraged or whatever, I'm sitting at a light, I would look at it. If I was working out, I had one in my workout bag so that when I was working out on the treadmill or on the bike, I was looking at it. I was looking at this 24/7. When I came home from work, I actually literally had it in a frame, and I'll explain this People magazine thing in a minute. I had it in a frame, and I had it next to a chair in my bedroom. So when I walked into my room, this picture was staring at me. And at first, I would look at the picture and go, oh my God, like voices would say, well, who are you that you can get that small? Well, who are you that you will get there? You eat this way, and you're not perfect, and you're all this. And I would have to shut those voices off and literally be unemotional and just look at it. And for a while there, I didn't look at it because subconsciously I was looking at it. My subconscious mind did see this picture. Now, here's the magic behind it, if that's a good term. Over time, it didn't take long. I would say like maybe a month or two. I started believing that I could do this. And once I started believing it, and I did notice that my body was changing, I was like, I think I could do that. And every time I looked at it, what was happening is I was building new brain neurons, because our brain cells are kind of like shaped like my hand right here. And the fingers are the neurons. And all these neurons they're kind of like every thought that you have, every habit that you have is a neuron. So all my old habits were dying off and my new thought program was being formed. Once it's formed, nothing will stop you. So that's why it's very powerful to get a vision of where you want to go. If you're going on vacation, you certainly want to know where you're going. You want to know the hotel you're staying at, or the relatives, which relative are you going to stay at? You want to know maybe a little bit about what you're doing. First off, you want to know where you're going. You want to know what it looks like. So it's the same thing with our bodies. It's the same thing with if you're going to college, if you're going to get a new job. You want to know what exactly it is that you want to do. You also want to be specific, because not only are you attracting this, but God, the universe, or however you call God, is helping you. So God can't help you if you're not specific and clear on what you want. And some people, I'm just going to leave it up to God. No, well, then you might not, he's not, or she's not like that. Get specific. Get specific. I think also, too, is that when you do this, you are kind of in a state of gratitude, because you're thanking God, universe, for something that you really want. And you're but at first you're hoping that I can get like this. Pretty soon you're convinced that you can, because all things are possible. So I wanted to share. Now this is number 2 that I didn't know that I was doing. Now mind you, if everybody doesn't really understand the kind of like the history of The Secret per se was a movie that came out in about, I think it was 2005, but I didn't hear about it till 2007. So all of this stuff that I was doing, The Secret is a movie that came out that explained this. If you haven't seen the movie, please do. I put a link to the website where you can get access to it. You can also see it on Netflix. So if you haven't seen it, it's a really good movie. I would not suggest getting the book, because the book, you have to almost see it's very visual. So you really want to see the movie and maybe get the book as a reference. And I don't know if in the book, I think in the book, one of the people that they interviewed had a picture of his dream house. And when he got the house and he was going through a box, he actually saw the house. It looked almost exactly like the picture. Now, back to this heart-shaped necklace. I know you can't see it, but the model has a heart-shaped necklace. After I had I didn't tell, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So this is the after I lost. I'm wearing a belt. I'm not wearing Levi's, but I do have some Levi's. And this is the picture, and this is the result. And, after I did this, the third thing that I did that I didn't know I was doing, because I did this before I moved here to Florida and before I knew about The Secret. The third thing that I did that I didn't realize that I was doing is, before I moved to Florida, I was working as an educator, but I was also had my own business, and I was helping people lose weight, personal training, doing teaching fitness classes and everything. And I wanted to be on Forbes magazine. That was one of my goals. So I put my picture on Forbes magazine, and I kind of I put the plastic around it like this, to kind of keep it from getting soiled. And I put it like right by my computer, so that every time I would be working on my computer, I would look at it. And I did not get on Forbes magazine, but I did get on People, as you all know. This is the cover, and it is, it's covered up. Yeah, it's covered up. But the date was March 20th or something like that, 2007. 2007. And I think that it helped me. And actually, this was better. It related to what I was doing. But I had never really seen any magazines. Oh, no. I did have a magazine one time where people had lost half their size. And I remember working out looking at that magazine, but I never thought I would be on it. So I put my face on Forbes, and actually I was on People. So the law of attraction is very interesting. And when it comes to weight loss, I think we need it drastically. And if you haven't tried it, or you have for other things, you can use it for anything, whether usually people use it to be clear on what you want in life. If you know what your purpose is and you're trying to get there and it seems so big and impossible, making what's called a vision board. I didn't know that this was a form of a vision board, was to do this. I've done vision boards since then, and almost everything on the board had came true. Now I just keep it real simple to about 2 or 3 things, and I teach that in a free course that I'm giving. I put a link in the description box for you. You're welcome to get it. When you get it, you download it instantly. It's there for you. It's a mini course of the bigger course that I have called How to Lose Weight with the Law of Attraction. So you're welcome to download that for free. It gives you all of the steps. There's a workbook. There are worksheets. There's everything explains all the steps. You might think, well, can't I just do this without getting your course? Of course you can. But if you really want all the tools that get you there faster, because since then, there's a lot of that I've learned that will get your vision faster in your head and in your life than if you did it the old-fashioned way like I did it. This can work, but there's other things you can do that actually can speed it up. So it really does help you lose faster, and it helped me because it helped me stay focused. And if I wasn't focused, then I probably would have quit, just like the other times I did. I hope this video has helped you. I hope that that my journey has inspired you to keep going. Please, if you haven't subscribed, click the subscription box, click it, click the bell so that you can get all the videos that I send out. And please comment in the comments below if you found this helpful. And I hope to see you on the other side in my free course. So this is Thanksgiving weekend. It's the end of 2019. We're getting ready to go into 2020. And that being said, if you are really wanting to change your body for the new year, this will be perfect. Because really, to be honest with you, it's part of goal setting. And if you don't have a vision, then I think you're kind of missing out. You really want to have every tool possible that can help you to be successful. So just know that I care for you. That's why I'm doing this video. I really feel uncomfortable doing videos. So me doing this is kind of like what I'm supposed to do from the universe, from God. And it's scary, but I'm doing it anyway because I care. And because it's part of what I'm supposed to do. I went through this because it was a challenge, and I'm to help other people get through it too. So thank you very much. And just remember these 3 things. Keep going. Don't ever give up. Keep your eye on the vision and keep positive. And until we meet again in my next video, have a great weekend. Love you.